it was Mississippi World Vision last year. I wanted to have experts in different fields come to Jackson Main School with their uh, knowledge. So finally, October, Brian Song came to our school and he went into few classrooms for 10 minutes and he explained what he designed he designs apps. And then what does a computer science entails. So Ryan Song is the winner of the math and science competition in New York State. With the growing artificial intelligences, it started with people designing the games, and now, some cases, artificial intelligences are taking over people's jobs. So we needed to know what's going on. And the Brian Song, when he joins, he will present what he wants to present about artificial intelligence. Okay, good afternoon, scholars in Jackson, Maine. As you can tell, we have some scholars here who's interested in learning about future. So they are in the club called Century 21. So please just to introduce yourselves, starting with the Noe. Right.
Hi, my name is Nahan Ambrano.
Okay. And Hector.
Hi, my name is Hector, and this is my friend.
Lemon.
And you?
I am Lemon.
Andrea.
Hello, my name is Jennifer.
Thank you.
My name is Christian.
Now it's okay. Japet.
Hello,
Ryan presented again, but then we can talk a little bit more in depth about coding.
Okay.
Then if you have any other suggestion, if they are thinking about in future, considering career with computer science or artificial intelligence, where they can start to begin. Okay.
So this is a presentation I shared that Hector also saw yesterday. And this is just a sort of very short intro into artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence, you may have heard artificial intelligence and thought it was like killer robots, like, the Terminator and so on. But like the definition of artificial intelligence is for the ability for computers to mimic abilities of humans. So for example, this doesn't mean that this artificial intelligence or AI has to be a robot. It could just be like a program on your computer. So these are just like some real world applications. So I don't know if you know, but Teslas, they can drive on their own. They actually use artificial intelligence to control how the car drives, and it can basically see like what a human would see, and then that enables that sort of like feeds the instructions to the car to like turn left, turn right, stop, etc. This is also used for art making. So, for example, on the right image, I don't know about you, but I don't think anybody in their right mind would be able to draw something like this. Like, there had to be something wrong with them. But an artificial intelligence or AI was able to generate this. So somebody, I don't know who, but they wrote something in the computer like, "Hey AI, make an image of some wavy cows or birds," and it generates this image in like 10 seconds. On the left is a very complicated image, and this is another AI generated image. And this image on the left actually won an art competition, which is kind of funny. AI is also really important for medicine. So for example, you feed an AI an image. So for example, this X-ray of a human, and then it can tell you like if there's cancer in this image. So you can obviously tell like how that's really important. And the same thing for like eye lesions or like eye diseases. And then this is an AI project that I made last time. So basically, it's an iPhone app. You input an image of like a corn leaf or something, and then it tells you over here, as you can see, it tells you what kind of disease it has. So that again is another application of AI.
Okay, anybody have any question about computer science or programming or games or coding? Hector, anybody have a question? Yes, how does AI work?
Okay. Well, AI is like there's not like one way it works because there's like many different types of AI algorithms. So for example, you can think of AI like fruits, right? So within fruits, there's bananas, there's apples, there's mangoes, they're all different. But I guess to answer your question, generally, AI, the way it works is that it gets in data, like for example, yeah, it gets in data, and then it tries to learn from that data. So for example, let's say you want to tell an AI like, can you tell me what image contains a cat, right? So basically what the AI does is it takes in like lots of images of cat images, and it learns on its own like what is a cat from those images. So that's basically what an AI does. And that isn't only just for like cat images, you can relate it for other stuff. So for example, like hey AI, like what is cancer, or like where is the cancer in this image, or something like hey AI, can you make a sentence for me, like can you learn how to make a sentence and stuff like that. So yeah, that's like what AI is.
And Hector, maybe you can come again tomorrow, but did you do some homework, Hector? Did you look into something yesterday when you when you went on?
Yes, the program that Brian showed yesterday,
Which one?
like the thing that you put in the chat, The
Code
like-
Academy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a really good website. It's basically like Khan Academy, but it's more geared towards like programming. So there's like
Okay.
programming exercises and stuff like that. So I don't know if Khan Academy has like that kind of thing where you can like type into code and like see how it works. Yeah, I haven't tested it out myself, but I know that Code Academy is like really good.
Yeah, so Brian, can you put in the chat if you're available? If not, then I will write it down.
Yeah, I can type it.
Okay.
Hey, I just want to include one more thing.
Yes.
So this is for like Hector or like anybody else. It's this site called REPL.com. So basically, if you go to REPL.com, you can write down like, it's like an online website where you can then write down any code you want to do. So usually, like if you're writing code, you might write it like on your computer, like on your own personal computer. But I do know that, like some computers, they're not very like powerful enough. So that's why you can use REPL to like, write down all your code. And basically it's like a Google Docs, if you're familiar with that, for programming. So that's another useful site.
Okay, now, one more question is, what would you like to do when you go to college and then finish college and in career? What would you like to do?
Me?
Brian?
Yeah.
What would I like to do? Do you know that I like computers, and that opens up a lot of like different possibilities. So for example, for the people in this chat, like I think I said this yesterday too, but like you don't need to be, if you learn coding, that doesn't mean that you have to have like a coding job or something like that, because coding is also really important for a lot of different fields. So for example, I know like in medicine, like that medicine AI that can find diseases, that requires the collaboration of doctors and coders, and then you can be the person that is both the doctor and the coder if you want. Then that applies to many different fields. So yeah.
Thank you.